call and response is a popular technique used in music. Dating back to traditional African roots, it's still being used in today's music in all sorts of ways. Today we are going to take a deeper look at the musical technique call and response. What is call and response? Call and response is a musical technique where musicians make their ideas sound like human speech. It originates in early African traditions where they mainly used their voices. Usually one person would lead a chant and a group of people would follow. For example, this is a call. And this would be considered a response. This then sprouted into gospel and jazz music. Why is call and response important? You're probably wondering, why should we use call and response in our music? Call and response allows you to express your creative control in genres like jazz and blues, where it provides a framework for improvisation. This allows musicians to creatively respond to each other in real time. It can also help convey different emotions and moods by contrasting musical ideas. Last but not least, it also allows you to emphasize rhythmic elements. So, how do we create call and response? Start by creating a phrase or an idea. Keep it short and simple. Respond to it by creating another phrase or idea that complements it. Try by creating a short counter melody. Most efficient way to do this is by using elements like vocals, strings, leads, and keys. Let's take a deeper look by analyzing one of my samples using the call and response method. I got pulled up one of my recent samples called Late Nights. Like most cases, I started this sample with a drum loop from the Cremona Creative Kit and went ahead and created my chords around them. I then went ahead and created my vocals where the technique call and response is actually used.
Late night, just me and you, driving in the cold and the wind and snow. Late night,
see if you can spot where the technique is used.
Looking out a window, it's cold. Promise that you won't roll the window down. Don't do it. Promise that you won't roll the window down.
If you guess the second part of the vocals, then you'd be correct. The second part of the vocals would be where I use the technique, the vocals being the call and the layered vocals being the response. I complemented this part with a glockenspiel layered with Real's tape machine for that vintage vibe. And I finish off the sample by adding elements like bass, clav, and some strings. Let's break down another sample using call and response. Sorry guys, I want to go take a little break low key. I started doom scrolling, but this is a second sample from my sample pack, Will I Always Be the Villain. The call and response is a little harder to spot in the sample because it's alternating between two different elements. I started off this sample with a classical piano progression. I then created the bass for my sample, which was the strings. So you're probably wondering, where the fuck is the technique used? It's alternating between the flute and the violin. Although very subtle, it's a small addition that adds way more color to the sample. So that's pretty much it for the breakdown today. I hope you learned something new in this video. And just to break it down for you guys one last time, using call and response can enhance your samples in all sorts of ways. Not only does it make your samples more engaging, but also allows a better creative expression. Hope you guys picked up something from this video. I'll be dropping more videos like this soon, I promise you guys. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching. Watashi wa sayonara. What the fuck are you doing?